Bump Day with Snellzilla. His bobblehead is Friday, July 28th. Purchase a special theme game package to receive a ticket to the Padres Rangers game and a limited edition bobblehead featuring Padres pitcher Blake Snell. That guy right there. Learn more at Padres.com/theme games. That's awesome. That is a good-looking bobblehead, my friend.
Hey, I saw it probably a couple weeks ago.
You happy with it?
I like it. It's actually one of the ones I I like it.
Looks like
it looks like me.
Yeah.
They did a good job.
All right, well, let's talk about yesterday. Another very good Snellzilla outing, 5 shutout innings. How did you feel?
I felt good. Let's just say it was hot. It was definitely hot. Were y'all hot up there? Y'all got AC
Very
up there?
hot.
You know, it's not bad today, my man.
Not today. Today's
today,
fine. Yesterday was bad.
Today's good. Yesterday was hot, but overall felt good. Mixed the pitch as well. It's just after the All-Star break, it's always weird pitching after that.
Blake, regarding the humidity and the heat yesterday, does that affect any of your pitches or grips? Because you went to the rosin bag quite a bit yesterday.
Yeah, your hand will sweat a lot. So you got to make sure you get rosin on your hand and you try to get it in between your fingers because that's usually where I sweat most. So
I noticed also you're going with the sleeves, and once again, the technology these days, you got the dry fit, but going sleeves when it's very, very hot and humid.
Hey, Nike Dry Fit's working because it wasn't my sweat wasn't going onto my hands from the sleeve, and I was changing my sleeves every inning.
Well, it seemed like your curveball was working.
The
problem with that.
Hey, the first couple innings, I couldn't find it. I felt like it was really bad. That had to hurt. And then as the game went on, it got better and better. But early on, I was like, in my head, I was like, I don't even think I'm going to be able to throw this.
Whoa. You just want to put it in timeout.
Yeah.
No, we definitely don't want to do that.
A day like yesterday, do you hang in the dugout in between innings, or do you go to a cool spot? Do you want to stay hot and, lathered up before you go back out there again for the next inning?
So I was going down. I was going down into the tunnel, and they had a room with a fan and AC, and I was going down there, and I changed my jersey a couple times, changed my socks a couple times, and my undershirt. I mean, you just have to stay dry as best as you can, and then but my socks were getting so wet to where I was slipping when I was throwing, inside my cleat. So. Yeah, I didn't want none of that. It was just hot and whatever. I guess that's all
miserable.
I can say. Yeah,
it wasn't a good day. I mean, and you had to be, frustrated, pitch really well, and unfortunately, the Padres 2 losses yesterday. It was a tough day to be at the ballpark. This one is line to the track on the wall. Grisham's thinking 2, as Marsh will dig it out, and Trent Grisham at second base, standing with a double. Yeah, how frustrating was yesterday for you though all day? The team itself, I guess.
With the two losses, it definitely makes it a frustrating day. If we could split, that would have been better. You win both, then you're really happy, especially going into today where we'd be 3-0 and then the chance to sweep, that would be huge. So this game, we got to win this one. This one's going to be very important, Coleman.
You mentioned coming after the All-Star break is tough for you. Is that kind of like a hitter, timing-wise, or?
So I think it's tough for both hitter and pitcher because it's the only time we get a break, and a lot of people will take advantage of that break. Hit a home run, lay a bunt down. I see you, Kim. Yeah, but I think because players actually take breaks, so we actually take breaks, and then we come back and play on Friday, and it's for me. I know it's weird because I didn't take breaks and I try to stay on top of it, but we're not at the field all day, so it's still weird regardless. So I bet for hitters it's the same thing. Maybe some guys take vacations and try to get away. Some guys stay focused, but you're not at the field the whole day. So no matter what you do, I feel like it's just different.
I'm sure, Blake, that after this pitch, I'm sure that you would have loved to pitch in the All-Star game. I mean, you're from Seattle. It would have been great and everything. But when Blake Snell does not make the All-Star team, which I think is a travesty, quite honestly.
Appreciate it.
What does Blake Snell do? Do you want to get away from the game? Do you still kind of keep in touch? What's on the slate?
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I was pretty upset about it, so I just golfed every day. I golfed, and then I went on a boat one day to Lake Washington, and then had some dinners with my family and friends, and it went by really fast.
Well, you're an all-star to us there.
Yes, you should have been there.
You guys are all-stars to me, too.
Oh, appreciate it.
Did you even watch the game or no?
No shot.
No.
I was bitter. I was bitter.
They don't deserve your time.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I was.
If Snellzilla's not on the roster, we're not watching.
Hey, I'm a true story. My best friend, he was like, I'm going to the home run derby. And I straight up told him, if you go to home run derby or the All-Star game, we're not friends. Like, you're hanging out with me. Oh, wow.
Strike 3 call.
Was that a strike?
Edge.
It lit up.
Did light up, yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, Blake, what do you feel about the when we show it on TV and stuff, the accuracy? Who knows? But when it lights up, do you dig that stuff?
I like human element more than anything, but I like seeing the zone. But sometimes I feel like the zone on TV is smaller or bigger, and like I don't. Yeah, so it's hard to tell.
So it seems off to you a little bit.
Sometimes, yeah. It just depends on the series, really. But I like human element. I think that's what makes this game, as perfect as I believe it is.
So you're not for the robo umps then?
No shot or the check. Nah, none of that. If we want the game to be better, I guess we got to train better umps. Like
there you go.
There you go. Just train them more. But yeah, I like.
You think you can get behind there and call balls and strikes?
You said what? You
think you can get behind the plate and call balls and strikes?
See, that's why it's hard to argue with umpire. I ain't trying to get back there. Yeah, I'm going to argue, and he's like, you come do it. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Hey, by the way, thank you so much for the shoes.
Oh, of course.
That was above and beyond. That is strike 3. Thank you, Snellzilla.
Yep,
Thanks,
appreciate
Blake,
you guys.
as always.
Yep.